So under this JS short, I would like to cover something called as map. See, I'll type the code. This is an array, and here we can say Android, Apple, then we can say Windows, Linux, Symbian, and Palm. Okay, array of operating systems or array of strings technically. Instead of map, I can rename it operations. We can say ops, operations. Now I want to iterate, I want to write a for loop to iterate all of these. How do you do that? A normal for let I is equals to 0, I is less than mobiles dot length I plus plus, and here console dot log we can say mobiles of I. Let's get the output. Main.js, JS short, okay. Node JS shorts.js, can you see Android, Apple, all these things are happening like this. Okay, I'll write a function traditional for loop. So let's move inside this traditional for loop so that you can call this thing afterwards. Okay, then there is function for each loop. Now see, here your array was outside here on this for loop. So this for loop is little bit too much mechanical. You need to remember the start position, you need to remember the end position, you need to increment like that, you need to do like that. But there is one more for function, mobiles dot for each. See, on the object array we are calling the loop function, array object providing iterator, that is nothing but what, this for each, and this takes a function. I can write a normal function or I can write a lambda. So first is element and index. First is what? Element. First parameter is element, second parameter is what? Index. Just go here and type console.log, and here I can say element ELEMENT is $EL and index is what? $IND. Multi-line string. JavaScript says that, ES6 says that you can write strings in this way. This is string interpolation, right? This is interpolation. So you can write a string, instead of concatenating it, you can use the backtick operator, and that backtick will help you in evaluating the variables. Even you can have multi-line strings like this. One is here, one is here, and you can write something like this. Multi-line strings are also possible. Okay, I'm removing that right now. Here, can you see this for loop? On the array object, this is not on the array object, you have placed for externally and you have iterated over it like this. Now here, this for, let me collapse it, this for is on the array, right? This for is on the array object. Let's try to get the output. For each loop, I am calling it like this. Node.js short. Can you see element is Android, index is 0, element is Apple, index is 1, element is Windows, like this. So you can use this for loop also. So I am commenting that. Now I want to find one of the element, right? Find one. I can write a function. Find one operating system who start from, I want to find operating system whose length is greater than 4. Okay, how do you do that? Again you will write a for loop like this. Let's go here. For each, this is an element, this is an index, right? Well, if you want to skip the index, you can skip the index also and just put el, like this also possible. So here you are checking now. So I'm writing multi-line string like this. Sorry, I'm writing multi-line function like this, and here I am checking if el dot length. Remember that this el is each element of the array. This el is what? Each element of this array. Ind is a progressing index. So length, if length is greater than 4, then and only then print it. Console.log. What you can say? El. Print that particular el. Clear it and let's try to run it. No one is having. What's happening? If el dot length.
El, sir, we haven't closed el for each el bracket.
Oh, we haven't called the function find one. We haven't called the function find one. That's the concern. No, what did you say, Vikas? See, this is.
For each we haven't closed the closing bracket.
See, that closing bracket is here.
Oh, okay.
Right? Actually, if you see this inline, this and this will come over here, and after that there is a bracket.
Yes, sir.
I just have forgotten to call the function. Okay, this is one find one is there. Another way is by means of operator dot find dot filter or find. See, you don't need to write that for loop, and here straight away you need to write the predicate, that is el arrow el dot length is greater than 4. El dot length is greater than 4. Now see here, const data is equals to, let's comment this out. This is a traditional approach, right? And this is by means of operator console.log dt, we can say this. Okay, now see here, find is going to give you only first 1. Find will give you what? Only 1. Remember that. Find will give you what? Only 1. So here you are saying that find into the array whose length is greater than 4. Okay, and I can say just find 1 and all also. Now I want to find all the mobiles. Const filtered FLMB, filtered mobiles. You can say mobiles dot filter, mobiles dot filter. Filter by means of what? This element arrow, element length is greater than 4. Element length is what? Greater than 4. Now just try to console.log this. Here again you will get, sorry, console.log filter mobiles. You will get an array over here. What's that? Find one not defined. Oh, we have changed the name of method. Yeah, here you need find only. Then can you see here find one? This is output of find one. This is a find. So I will write that. So you will find output. Okay, I will write name of the method find, and here I will write name of the method again filter. filter is giving you this output, find is giving you this output. See, find one is giving you only one thing, filter is giving you multiple things. Okay, means here you are passing the predicate, here also you are passing the predicate. Predicate means that particular condition, well, that condition can be anything. Now see, FL, here I can say FL mobiles by size, here we can say, or length, we can say ln, and by nm, filter mobiles by name. So here we can say el dot contains, or sorry, we are in the JavaScript, it includes what you can say, if your mobile is includes w, right, give me all that mobiles. If your mobile, if array of the element is including character w, you can write any string over here, no problem. Then please give me that thing, FLMB, oh yeah, here ln you need to add, and here this need to add nm. Just clear it and see, can you see only Windows is there. Likewise, you can put any filtering criteria over here. So here on the length, on the name. Okay, this is one thing about finding. Now there is one more operator, mobiles dot every. There are many actually. Determines whether all the members of an array satisfied. See what they are saying, determines whether all the members of an array satisfy the specified test. Every element should satisfy this, and it will return. If you see, it will return, you will get to know what it returns exactly. See, I am typing the code, el element, el dot length is greater than 4. Okay, here we can say const test is equals to this, and console.log test, and see here false. Can you see, this is not getting passed by every element. If you want to, what it is saying, this test element length should greater than 4 should be passed by every element. Again, you can have another test, el dot includes a. Let's test it. False. It is not accepting this test. Right. So test on what? Character we have seen, test on length we have seen, and see empty character. Now see, true. This is satisfied by all the elements, all the members. That's why it says that it is true. I am okay. Right? Every. We have seen another thing called as every. Remember that. Now I'll remove this. Find. Now map function, we can say function map. Now see, mobiles dot filter we have seen. Some, see, there are many. Mobiles dot includes every, and absolutely many. These are the methods that you can see. Entries, find index, you can find the particular index of that, and many are there. Many absolutely. You can just go through that. I'm just going to tell you important ones. Mobiles dot sum, if you can say, determines where the specified callback function returns true for any of the element. What it is that? Sum means what? Any of the element. Okay, let's try this, but that would be part of this. So const test any is equals to mobiles dot sum el arrow. Remember that this is a function, this is a lambda I am writing everywhere. You can write normal function also. I am writing lambda everywhere, and here we can say el in let's say el dot length greater than 0, greater than 4, and here console dot log and test any, console dot log test any. Clear the console. Why? Oh, we haven't called the function, sorry. Find, yeah, true, any of the element. Here all of the element, here you are saying all of the element, any of the element. Here let's have 100. False. No one is having length greater than 100. If you say for any of the, if in the array any of the element is having length greater than 4, please tell me true or false. Here you are saying every element should have empty or whatever specified character. Just for showing you true, I have said empty. It is not actually empty, remember that. It is nothing, means blank, right? Void, you can say. That's why it is returning you true. Now map, here mobile is a loop, remember that, dot map, and here el, and I am trying to print that el is a loop, console dot log el. Now see, a map function we need to call. Map, can you say, is a loop, sorry, it is printing each and every element. Let's go here, mobiles dot map el. Here you can say, now here instead of map I am going to use flat map. Console. Most of the interviewers will die and ask you this question, difference between map and flat map. See the result. Two times it is giving you this map and the flat map. Let's try to print the result. Const only map, only map. Here we can say console dot log only map. Here const flat map. Let's not give common name. fl map, and console dot log fl map. Okay, just return and see undefined, undefined. But one thing is sure, it returns what you can say array. This also returns an array, but undefined. The moment if I provide something like that, el dot to uppercase, el dot to uppercase. Here also I will do el dot to uppercase, and let me run the project again, and you get the output. Can you see Android uppercase thing you are going to get over here? Means map function is a converter. Map is converting your element to your expected elements. What I am saying, map is converting right here map is converting your this elements, right, into expected elements. See, el dot, so normal el has been converted to uppercase here also, but still you are not getting difference, right? You will not get difference till I type some special code, but there is a difference. So what I will do, I will push this much code. Please go through the code in a 2 minutes, 2 to 5 minutes. Here we can say JS operations. I am pushing the code. I am pushing the code. Please check in the Git repository and you will get something. Hello, you there? Are you checking the code? Hello? Done? Other people? Map, flat map?
Yes, sir, you are done.
Okay. Now the moment I add, let us see, let's try to return the array. So what I want to do, from the element, I want to convert that element to an array. That's why I'm doing like this. Here also I'm doing like this. Then let's check the output and see what happens now. Yeah. Now see what we have done. Map is creating array. Map is returning what? Element which is wrapped inside array. Element which is wrapped inside array. Flat map is also doing same thing. Element which is wrapped inside array. But look at the output. Look at what output. Map is returning array over here. Array of array, it's two-dimensional array. Map is returning, but flat map is flattening. Flat map is flat. Still you are returning an array over here. If you are returning an array over here, right, still it is giving you a string element out of that. String element out of that. See here, one level flattening. If you do like this, two-dimensional array, it will give you one-dimensional array. Now if I run the project, output is same now, both. Can you see here? This and this output is same. So it is doing one level flattening. If you remove this, it will not consider them as array. Difference between map and flat map. Difference between map and flat map. Difference between what? Map and flat map. See, is a clear difference now. If you want to have here, map gives you a element that you have returned, right? From here you are returning what? Array. Flat map gives you one level flatten element. One level flatten element. Let's try with the object. From here I am returning the object. From here also I am returning what? Object. Okay, I am returning the JavaScript object. See, well, it is undefined. Now OB colon, here we can say OB colon. Well, it's still, it is not okay. It won't work in this way. It won't work in this way. It won't create object in this way. But we can define it by means of array as like earlier. If you are returning array from here, and if you are converting, not returning, each element you are converting to array. So here what you are doing, map, each element you are converting to array. Here also each element you are converting to what? Array. But whenever you get the output, about object I will tell you in a moment. Can you see? Map will give you as it is elements, and this will give you a flatten, one level flatten array. One level flattened array. So if you want to perform such operations, you may use map and flat map. Well, here you cannot return array of object. We need, if you want to work with that, we need array of object like this. Instead of string, you can have array of object over here. Okay, let me push this much code, which is enough to clear your doubts regarding the flat map and map. Just output is clear to tell you all your queries. See here. Map returns the output as it is. Map converts the each array element to provided thing. Okay, map converts array element to provided thing, but flat map converts and flattens like this. Okay, fine. So this was intended to cover by today. Tomorrow I would be covering HTTP. We would be starting the HTTP. Remember that we will create HTTP server tomorrow, right? And how that works, that we will cover tomorrow. HTTP and some TCP calls we will cover. How exactly these two things will work, we will see tomorrow. Okay? I have pushed code already. Just go through the code and requesting you create your own Git repository and push your codes over there. I would like to see your code, what exactly you do, and if there are some modifications I can apply to it. Okay?
Sure, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Shall we disconnect?
Yeah, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you.